There is a brand new TikTok ad AI tool that you need to know. This tool reveals the best performing TikTok ads, and it's called the Top Ad Spotlight. And we need to talk about it because this is going to be a game changer and change TikTok forever. So whether you're an agency, e-commerce brand, or B2B service-based business looking to find out what ads are converting best on TikTok, then this video is definitely for you, because we're gonna be able to do research and leverage this new AI tool that TikTok has to expose our competitors' ads and find out what's converting best for them, how much money they're spending on the ads, what their click-through rates are, and how their conversions are coming through and what's working best. So to explain what this tool is, I went to the TikTok Creative Center, I hovered over inspiration, and I went to this new tool called Top Ad Spotlight. And it highlights some of the top performing ads on TikTok specifically, but it goes into an in-depth analysis, giving us more insights than before. And if you've been on my channel, we've covered tools like this in the past, but this tool has taken it to the next level, giving us even further insights than we've ever had access to before. So let's say that we're selling our perfume, makeup, or any product for that matter. Our example is going to be perfume in this case. And we found an ad here that is about perfume where they're trying to get conversions for this ad, and it's a top performer for them. They have about 29,000 likes, and then their top 26% of click-through rates. Not the best, but it's top performing for sure. They have a high budget, and we can see information around this by clicking See Analysis. And now we have additional insights here. We know they're getting about 553 comments, which is really important because if they're getting a lot of comments on the video, that means people have questions, it's engaging, people are likely voicing their buyer objections through negativity that we could respond to, or even being positive by saying they're purchasing, which can provide additional insights for us from this ad. I have about 408 shares, and top 26% click-through rate and a high budget. And so let's watch this video to see what it's all about.
I love this question because I'm about to show you the #1 way you can save money on expensive perfumes in the future. It's called the Essence Vault and it's inspired by luxury perfumes for a fraction of the cost. I finished 2 bottles already and I'll be honest with you, it's the only thing I wear nowadays. It's actually a no-brainer for me because it smells exactly the same as designer perfumes, lasts just as long, but I'm paying a lot less.
Look, I'm an extreme guy. I don't just do behind the neck. Because it costs a lot less, I go I spray it everywhere.
It's such a big hack. Trust me, you won't regret it.
Okay, so this is a 30-second ad. It's pretty interesting. There's a lot to unpack here, and we could find out why does this ad convert? Why is it on the top performing ad? Well, there's a few things to call out here. One is we know what landing page they're sending them to. They're using UTM tracking, which is a way to track ads outside of your TikTok Ads Manager, because we know after all the iOS changes, it's harder to track ads, and sometimes they don't always report accurately in your Ads Manager. And you can do this by leveraging a tool called Surge, which is our software that does ad tracking and applies these UTMs for you. Highly recommend checking it out if you're running TikTok ads. You can get a free 14-day trial by clicking below, and you can apply those tracking scripts. And then we have the ad caption, which is also important. Designer perfumes without the designer prices. There's a good caption, gives us a quick analysis of exactly what they had in their actual ad. And we could use something very similar if we're selling perfumes. That's a very generic caption that could be applied anywhere. And then let's read the expert's choice on this, on why this ad was performing. They responded to a real comment and question, which is a great way to convey key product features while also establishing relevance. And they're addressing commonly asked questions from community members that are piquing interest and keeping people engaged. Now, we know this is true because in the beginning of the video, you can see that the question they responded to, whether it was on their profile or in another ad, and they turned it into an ad with this question. This is a great idea because it engages users. People now know what the video is about. What perfume are you using, by the way? And that allows people to get hooked into the video. Then we know the keyword insights. They have buy one, get one free offer and use code PAYDAY30. So we know that they have a special offer. We could do something very similar to be as competitive or even more competitive by offering additional items on top of that. And then as we scroll down, we can get the time analysis of this video. And it broke it down very nicely for us. The click-through rates, conversion rates, clicks, how many purchases, and how long they're remaining throughout the video. So for the click-through rates, we know people are clicking through at the 2-second mark, 8 seconds, and 17 seconds. So let's go ahead and watch each portion of that to understand why people are clicking through.
#1 way you can save money on expensive perfumes in the future. It's called the Essence Vault.
#1 way you can save money on expensive perfumes. What a call out. That's pretty good. And obviously people are clicking through because they're hearing that it's affordable and now people are interested in the perfumes that they're offering. The next one was at the 8-second mark.
Inspired by luxury perfumes for a fraction of the cost. I finished 2 bottles already, and I'll be honest with you.
Reiterating, luxury perfumes at a fraction of the cost, but they're showing their website. Now people know that they can purchase this item specifically. And if they click through, what's really amazing about this, they just saw the landing page, and when they actually arrive to that page, it's gonna look the exact same. So they know they made it to the correct place. That's a key portion of this video. Next one is the 17-second mark.
Lasts just as long, but I'm paying a lot less.
Lasts just as long, but he's paying a lot less. So now he called out an additional benefit. It's lasting longer. All right, so now we know when people are clicking through, we know that they're in the top 1% of the industry for conversions, which is the best of the best. So we know they're getting a lot of sales here. So now what I want to do is show you this AI tool and how you can leverage this, because this is going to be an absolute game changer. So here in the top right, if you click on this AI tool, TikTok Creative Assistant, we can ask it questions that are going to absolutely blow your mind. So one of the first things I wanted to ask this AI, because I know there's loopholes in AIs when they get released, is what is a high budget? Because that is all relative. Is that $1,000? Could be for some people, 10K, 100K, or even $1 million. We don't know what high budget means, and I want to know that information because it's going to tell me whether or not this ad is scalable. Because if it is, that means the ad creative won't fatigue as quickly. A lot of you have experienced spending a few $100 and seeing a drop off in sales immediately, having to refresh your content, which is very time consuming and a headache. But if we find out how much this budget is, this will give us an idea of how much we could potentially spend if we made a video very similar. So I went ahead and asked it a question. On average, what dollar amount is a high budget? The AI responded and said there's no specific dollar amount provided. All right, not very specific. So I asked it another question. Give me a range of ad spend that would be a high budget. Now this is prompting AI. AI only works based off the prompts you give it. So you have to find ways and be creative around the questions you ask to get the precise information you need. And because TikTok wouldn't tell us what a high budget was, and I started drilling down on this AI, which is connected to their database, well, now we just got to reveal that it's 10 to 50K. So $10,000 to $50,000 is a high budget. So that's pretty powerful information because that wasn't revealed here, but this AI tool is now giving us those insights. We now know our competitor is spending on a range of 10 to 50K on this creative. And for us, if our budget is around that, we know that this is going to be a very scalable creative if we made something very similar. And now it also provided some more insights saying it does not always guarantee success because every industry, business, and creative is different. That's obvious. But we can also understand, at least we know that this type of creative is scalable. And it does depend on how well your target audience is crafted and the goals regardless of your campaign. But if we modeled the purchase conversions, we used a very similar caption, started to emulate a video like this if we're selling perfume, we could see and expect similar results, if not better in a lot of cases. So let's go ahead and ask this AI some more questions. So I asked it, tell me why this ad on the page performs well. And it told us the hook, the ad begins with a question, which is true. It has that comment, which is a question, which piqued the interest, which is a good hook. The narrative, the ad story resonates with the target audience and emphasizes the transformative power of the advertised product. And the ad ends with a clear call to action that urges viewers to go purchase. Very straightforward and simple. So let's go ahead and go to the top ads dashboard and look at some more creatives and ways we can use this AI tool to research competitors and find out what works. All right, so here we are in the top ads dashboard, and let's say that we're selling jewelry in this case and do another example. So I'm gonna select high-end jewelry for the industry. You can drill down on the objective and get further details here. And let's go ahead and look at some of these videos. This one says 4K likes, top 8%, that's better than a top 26%. Also has a high budget, 10 to 50K. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Are you going through a period of change? Embrace your own journey of transformation with Peridot and Aventuring Gemstones.
Very simple creative, 7 seconds long, very easy to replicate. They just have the earrings hanging on a piece of pottery, and they have text throughout the video, voice overlay, and music. We know all of these combined can definitely help with conversions. It's proven statistically by data to do so. Then we have our ad caption once again, gentle gemstones to guide and steer you during periods of upheaval and growth to inspire your inner strength. And they have a few hashtags. Now, this is an interesting caption because it's not talking about a special offer. It's not saying our jewelry is high-end. It's not saying it will tarnish or won't tarnish. It's actually connecting it to an ethos, which is an emotional connection to the product. Because most people might have hundreds of earrings, which is a smart way for you to create a piece of content, not talking just about the product, but actually being more unique and getting an emotional connection to it. In their case, it's connecting them to the gemstones and talking about inspiration and growth through the journey that you're on, or periods of being down. So it has about 4K likes, only 7 comments, which isn't a ton, but we know they're spending some good money on this, and they're doing a really good job at getting click-through rates, and we know it's converting. So let's go ahead and ask the creative assistant some additional questions. We can ask this AI assistant to write an ad script for us if we wanted to create a video. And it asked us what product or service you would like to create an ad for. I said we sell lipstick in this case. And here it provided us a full-on script that we could potentially send to influencers, UGC creators, or create the content ourselves. We don't even have to do the script writing, and it's super detailed. The first one is the hook, a close-up shot of a woman wearing lipstick. That's important because it's showing the product by actually already being applied. Want to feel confident and beautiful all day long. Posing a question, we know questions work. Then it's a text overlay with the voiceover. And then scene 1, which is our next video shot, the same woman is shown applying the lipstick to her lips. She's now putting on the product. And then it mentions a problem. I used to struggle with finding the perfect lipstick that wouldn't smudge or fade after a few hours. That's the problem. Solution, no more smudging or fading. This is super powerful because we have our text overlay, we have our voiceover, we have our next scene. Scene 2, a group of women with different skin tones and styles applying lipstick. Now this is really interesting because this AI assistant knows the power of having multiple variations and being able to appeal to a wide audience. We're not just talking about one person's skin complexity and tone, but it's telling us get a group of women with different skin tones because the audience can now resonate with an individual that might be similar skin toned as them, and they want to see what the actual lipstick looks like. This can help the viewer understand what it looks like on different skin tones and make them want to purchase because they can resonate with the individual in the video. This is very powerful. But now I found the perfect lipstick that not only looks great on me, but also on all my friends. Now this is opening up even another channel of growth, which you might not realize. This person might see this ad, buy the product, and then want to buy it for their friends as well. Text over looks great on every skin tone. Scene 3, a close-up of the lipstick packaging and different colors available. So now they're showing a variety of colors because people have different interests, they like different colors, and now we know that you can go to the website and shop these different colors and see what it looks like on different people. And then we have our call to action, a clear call to action button to shop for the lipstick. Get your hands on this amazing lipstick today and let your lips do the talking. Pretty creative. Shop now and let your lips do the talking. Amazing. So we have our voice overlay, we have our text, we have our visuals. We could send this out or we could recreate this content ourselves. We could also ask it additional questions like write a script similar to the ad on this page, or we could ask it to find some keywords that we could target on TikTok, or we could have it send us some examples, or even get more specific by telling it what our audience demographic is that is purchasing. Maybe it's age 21 to 30 and it's predominantly women. If you have that data in your CRM or on Shopify, you could provide that information here and get a more relevant script. So now this AI is able to provide us details around the ad, the budget, provide scripts, show us what creative's converting, and break down exactly what ways we can structure a video to perform better than our competitors and be able to see more sales, better ROAS, and growth. So it's a pretty amazing tool here and is definitely a game changer for sure. Could you imagine spending no money on paid ads and just getting viral organic videos on TikTok that get tons of sales and views without spending any money? Well, that's exactly what our client did after we advised them on how to structure their videos and how to get these sales. And not only that, but Photon Candle here was using a very similar creative testing strategy on TikTok and getting purchases. And then we told them to leverage this creative now in their retargeting on Facebook, and they're now averaging a 10x ROAS. Imagine spending $1,000 and making back 10K, all from being able to find out what worked on TikTok organic and then leveraging it in your paid ads. And I could go on and on about the success of our clients and students that have gone through our mentorship and applied these exact strategies. And these are just some of the strategies that we go over in our mentorship, where we break down viral organic growth strategies, TikTok ads, ways to leverage these tools in depth. And we literally handhold one-on-one with you. I work directly in your business, showing you how to improve conversion rates on your site, what creatives you need to be launching, how to go viral on TikTok, how to maximize your Facebook ad ROAS, and so much more. So if you're interested in joining my one-on-one ads mastery mentorship, we do have limited spots available. So I definitely recommend clicking the link below this video to book a call with myself and team to see if it makes sense for you. Or you can DM me the word mentor at RealChaseChappell on Instagram, where I'm happy to answer any questions you have around your ads, your viral strategies, or just to learn more about how our mentorship actually works. Now, I've given you the tools to go succeed, and the ball is now in your court on how you decide to use this, and whether or not you take action from this video. And once again, it's your favorite digital marketer here, Chase Chappell. Cheers, and bye y'all.